is the following Jesus story of the Transfiguration of Jesus. Jesus and his disciples had been teaching in the villages and the countryside. Jesus had been doing a lot of amazing things. And he had been saying a lot of amazing things. That everywhere he went, people started to wonder who he really was. So one day, Jesus asked his disciples what they thought. He said to his disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" And his disciples answered, "Some say that you are John the Baptist. Others say that you are Elijah or one of the other prophets." But Jesus said, "That might be what other people say, but I want to know who you say that I am." Peter said, "You are the Christ." And Jesus said to Peter, "You are blessed, for God has shown you who I am." Then Jesus said, "I must go to Jerusalem for the Passover. I will be killed, but 3 days later God will make me alive again." The disciples could not understand what Jesus meant. And they couldn't really believe it. Jesus taught them for 6 more days, and then he led Peter, James, and John up onto a mountaintop to pray to God. As Jesus was talking with God, he was transfigured. His face started to shine as bright as the sun, and his clothes became dazzling white. And then suddenly 2 figures appeared on either side of him, Elijah and Moses. And then a cloud appeared on top of all of them. The disciples were scared. They were terrified. And then a voice came from the cloud, and it said, "This is my special child, whom I love. Listen to him." And when the disciples looked again, all they saw was Jesus. And Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. Follow me." And he led them down the mountain. I wonder how Peter, James, and John are feeling after seeing such an amazing sight. I wonder how you would feel if you had been on the mountain and saw Jesus transfigured. I wonder what led Peter to say that he thought Jesus was the Christ. I wonder what it means to be the Christ. I wonder what James and John thought, how they would answer that question after they saw Jesus transfigured.